Hello everybody, welcome back to SSCMA classes. So we are going to resume our direct taxation classes. Our last topic was what if we get more than one arm length price under same method. Okay, in that case, but the arm length price were less than 6, right? In that case, we have to take the average of arm length price and we have to compare the difference of average arm length price and actual transactional price. Do you remember? And then the difference should not exceed more than 3% of the actual transactional price. Remember? And what if it exceeds 3% of actual transactional price? In that case, we are going to take the average of those arm length price. Remember? So this was applicable in case we are having less than 6 arm length price. Okay, what if I am having more than 6 arm length price? So today's topic is about the if we are having more than 6 arm length price. Okay, in that case we will go for range method. Under rule 10CA, under rule 10CA. Say it again guys, under rule 10CA. Is it clear? Hope this part is clear. Okay, so we have to find out that range method is applicable to means which method, right? We have 5 method. Do you remember? Under section 92C the computation of arm length price is done, right? So we are going for range method. So we have some applicability that under this method or this method we don't apply range concept. Okay, so we have to go through it now. Under comparison, it is applicable to the range method. The range concept is applicable to comparable uncontrollable price method. Do you remember? Which is CUP, right? Secondary sale price method, which is RPM, right? Cost plus method, which is CPM, right? And last, transactional net margin method, which is TNMM. So the range method is going to apply in case of CUP, RPM, CPM, TNMM. Again, CUP, RPM, CPM, TNMM. So which method is not applicable in this case? Which is profit split method. The one remaining method was of profit split method. Okay, so let's jump into the example and make it clearer, right? So under range method, this is the example of range method again, and it is given that the actual transactional price is of 150, right? I'm having a serial number and the arm length price there are 7 arm length price. Remember, there are 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are 7 in number, right? So we have 7 arm length price. So very first step comes and says that what we have to do, we have to arrange the data set in ascending form, right? What is ascending form? Which means in serial, right? We have to go by this, then this, then this, then this, then this. Okay, so let me give the example so that, for example, this is 4, 5, 8, 7, 6, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so these are the number. I have given just the number so that you should know what is ascending order. I am just giving it clearer and making it clearer. The ascending order is this thing. Okay, that's why I'm giving a very simple example. So we have few numbers and these number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are 8 in number, right? These are in 8 in number. So I have to make it in ascending form, which means I have to take out the very small number, which is this 1, right? Again, I'm going to take the number which is bigger than 1, which is 2, right? 2. Then the bigger than number 2 will be 3. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you get it? Hope this part is clear. Okay, so very first thing is that I have to make the arrangement of these data set in ascending order. Got it? छोटे से बड़ा in Hindi क्या बोलते हैं? छोटे से बड़ा, ascending order. Okay, so I have making the arrangement of these arm length price. Okay, these arm length price. Let me take this again. Arm length price. Okay, I have arm length price which are 7 in number, right, which were 160, 157, 130, 142, 170, 153 and 154. So smallest among them are 130, okay, then 142, then 153, then 154, right, then 157, 60 and 170. Is it clear? Hope this part is clear. Now very first step was that we have to make the arrangement of these data set in ascending form, छोटे से बड़ा, ठीक है? So second step second says that 35th and 65th percentile of data set shall be computed as follows. What is this saying now? What is this 35th and 65th percentile? Okay, the serial number of these arm length price is 7, which is total in number, right? 7 is the total number of these arm length price. Is it clear? Yes, this part is clear. So let me take 35th percentile and 65th percentile. Do you guys are having calculator? Take out your calculator. 7 was the total number of value in data set. That is 7. The total number of value in data set is 7. Is it clear? Yes. So we have to take out the 7 percentile, 35 percentile of 7, right? Again we have to take out the 65 percentile of 7. We get 2.45 percentile, sorry, 2.45, right, which is 35 percentile, right, and 4.55, which is 65 percentage of 7. Got it? Okay. Now what we have done, first step was to make the arrangement in the ascending form, छोटे से बड़ा. Is it clear? Yes. Second step was to take the percentile 35 percentage, 35 percentage, 65 percentage of whom, of what, the total number of value in data set, which means total number of arm length price, right? Total number of arm length price which is given in the data. Okay, we have to take out the total value. We have to take out the total value, which was 7, right? These were 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 7 in number. Okay, so we have taken 7th ka 35%, again 7 ka 65%. Is it clear? Yeah, this part is clear. Let's go. Okay, check whether they are in whole number. Do you think 2.45 is a whole number? No. 4.55 is a whole number. We have to check whether they are in whole number. Do you think that 2.45 is a whole number? Answer is no. Again, do you think 4.55 is a whole number? Again, answer is no. Is it clear? So we have to take the whole number. We have no whole number in this case. We are going to take the next higher number. We are going to take the next higher number of what? Those number, right? 2.45 was the 35 percentage of 7, right? Again 4.55 was 65 percentage of 7, right? 35%, 65%. We have no whole number. No whole number in this case, right? We have no whole number. These are not the whole number. In this case, what are we going to do? We are going to take the next higher number. Next higher number of 2.45 is 3, right? 4.55 is again, yes, 5. So this is the number. So the range will fall under this serial number. Let's go to the table now again, which is 3 and 5. The number would be 153 and 157. Again, I'm going to tell you that number 4 step is to take the ascending order. Okay, we have to make the arrangement of this data set in ascending form. Second thing is that take the 35% of total value of data set, right? Okay, which is 7. Okay, 7, we have to take out this 7, 35% of 7, again 65% of 7. 35% of 7 would be 2.45, right? 2.45. And 65% of 7 would be 4.55, which is 4.55. Okay. Now we have to find out that the number which comes from by taking the percentage of 35 and 65 are in whole number or not. No, they are not in whole number. If they are not in whole number, in this case we are going to take the next number, next serial number, right? So 2.45's next number will be 3. Again 4.55's next number would be 5. Okay, so these are the serial number and we have to take the number which are going to fall under these serial number. Okay, the arm length price would be 153 to 157, right? 153, and so this would be our range. This would be our range. The range would be from 157 to 157, sorry, 153 to 157, 153 to 157. Is this clear? Now, so this was the another step. Okay, check from the table. We have checked from the table and the numbers are 153 to 157. The arm length range will be the beginning at 153. Yes. Okay, and ending at 157. Is it clear? Yes, bhai. Okay, is this part clear? Yes. Now the thing comes that if actual transactional price is within this range, which range? 3 to 5? 3 to 5 is 153 to 157. If the actual transactional price was between 153 to 157, then the actual transaction price shall be treated and deemed to be arm length price. Is this clear? So in the question, let's check the actual transactional price, which was 150, right? So do you think, now the question comes that, do you think is this number 150 actual transactional price falls under this range 153 to 157? Do you think so? The answer is no. The answer is no. Then what are we going to do? So let's take the another case. This was the actual transactional price was of 150. Okay, now if my actual transactional price is 154, what if I'm having my actual transactional price as 154? In this case, what are we going to take? Do you think that my range of from 153 to 157 is falling under my arm length? My actual transactional price is falling under this range? Yes, because my range is starting from 153 and ending to 157 and my actual transaction price is 154. So my arm length price would be 154, which is actual transactional price, as it is falling under this range. Got it? But for case second, this condition is fulfilled, right? Satisfied. The range is satisfied. Okay, but what about case first? When actual transactional price do not falls under that range, in that case we are going to take the median. Earlier we were taking 35%, 65%, right? So median is 50%, right? 50%. So total number of value in data set is 7 in number, right? Median is 50%. 50% of 7th would be 3.5. Again, this is not a whole number. Is this a whole number, bachcho? Is this a whole number? No, this is not the whole number. In this case, let's take the next higher value, which is 4. So arm length price is, let's check the table, 154. Got it? So our arm length price would be 154. Is this part clear now? Let's rewind it again. Let's do it again, otherwise will not click the actual thing again. Okay, range concept. When is range concept going to apply? When I'm having more than 6 arm length price. Okay. What if I'm having more than 6 arm length price? I'm having having a question. Okay, and the total number of arm length price is 7, right? So very first step is that we have to make the arrangement of those data, right, in ascending form, means छोटे से बड़ा उठाओ. Okay, next step is to take the 35% of total value of data set, 65%, 35, 65. So our range is going to be from this part, right? So the 35% come 2.44, okay, and another 65% was come 4.55. Let's take it, okay, which is not in a whole number. If it is, this comes in whole number, so the question will obvious that we have to take the serial number, we have to check out the serial number, and the range would goes from this to this, okay. But the number is not having, is not in a whole number, right? In this case we have to take the next value, right? 2.44 ka next value is, sorry, 2.45 ka next value is 3. Okay, 4.55 ka next value is 5. So range is going to begin from 3 to 5. Okay, is it clear? Let's check out the table again. 3 is 153. Okay, 5 is 157. Now if my actual transactional price to fall under this range, in which says that my actual transactional price fall under this range from 153 to 157, in that case my arm length price would be actual transactional price. Okay, the question would end if the actual transactional price is between this range. But what if it is not falling under the range method? In that case I am going to take the median. Median means half, which is 50%, right? 50% of again the total value of data set, which is 7 in number. 50% would be tell me 3.55 now, and this is not in again whole number, so we are going to take the next higher value, which is 4. Okay, so the serial number, let's check out the serial number. The table of 4th serial number would be 154. Is it clear? So this is going to be my yes, arm length price. Okay, hope this part was also cleared. Now let's take the another example. Earlier the question comes like the range is not in whole number, right? And then we have to take the next value, next higher value. But what if 35% and 65% of total data value is coming in whole number? Okay, so again I'm having a data, right? These are in ascending form. Okay, so they are total entries in data set is 20 in number. Okay, is this clear? We have to take the 35 percentile, which is 7. This is a whole number. This is not coming in decimal form. Okay, so this is a whole number, right? Now what we have to do, let me say 7th, this is the number. So do you think that this is, my range is going to start from 119? No. This is the thing that 7 is the whole number, so we'll take the average value of 7th and 8th. Again, if my range, if my percentile comes in whole number, in that case I have to take that number and the number which is coming after the number. Okay, for example, I got 7 of 35% of 20 is 7 in number. Okay, 7th serial from data set is 119. I will take the average of 7th and 8th. I'll take the percentage of half average of 7th and 8th. So I'm going to add 115 plus 120 ka half. Going to take the average, which means going to take the half of these two sum, right? Which is 119 plus 120 divide by 2, which would be 119. So my range is going to begin from 119. Is it clear? Is it clear? Hope this part was clear. Now let's take the 65%. Let's take the 65% of 20. Okay, which is 13 in number. Again we have to do the same thing. 13th, average of 13th, and next number would be 14th. Average of 13 and the next number would be 14, right? So we have to take the average of 132 plus 135 divide by 2. Okay, we have to take the average of 132 plus 135 divide by 2. Okay, this is 133. This is 133. This would be the range. This is going to begin from 119.5 to 133.5, right? If my actual transactional price is falling under this, do I have any actual transactional price? Let's take 120. ATP is 120. So my actual transactional price is falling under this condition, under this range, right? This is range. Okay, so my arm length price would be 120, right? Because my actual transactional price is falling under range concept. Okay, is this clear? But what if this part is not falling? Okay, my actual transactional price is not falling. In that case, again I'll go for median. I'll go for median. I have to take the median of 20, right? 20 ka median is 10. Again, 10 is a whole number. In whole number, what I'm going to do, that I'll take average of 10 and then higher number which is coming after 10. Okay, which is 11, right? 125 plus 127 divide by 2. 125 plus 127 divide by 2, which is 128. Okay, so this would be my arm length price. This is going to be my arm length price. Is this part clear? Is this part clear? Let's make it more clearer. Okay, now things come like this, that if I'm having more than 6 arm length price, then I have to make the ascending form, make it in an ascending form. Second, we have to take the 35% and 65%. If 35% and 65% of total value of data is not in a whole number, we have to take the higher number, right? If it comes in decimal, then we have to make it round off. We have to take it round off and goes to the higher value, right? 2.44 ka round off is 3. Again, 4.55 ka round off is 5. So 3 to 5. Let's check out these number from table, which is 3 to 5. 3 was of 153 and 5 was of 157. The range is going to fall under 153 to 157. Is this clear? What if my actual transactional price do not fall under this range? If it is falling under this range, so my actual transactional price would be the arm length price, right? If it is not falling under this range, then what I have to go for median. Again, my median result is not coming in whole number. In that case, I have to go for the higher value, right? I have to go for the higher value, right? Then, for example, my higher value was 4th in number by taking the median, right? Where is it? Yeah. Okay, this part. Okay, I have taken the round of this number, which is 4 in number, and from table I'm going to take out the arm length price of 4th serial number, which is 154. Is this clear? Yes, this part was clear. Okay, now what if my percentile do comes in whole number? In that case, I'm not going to take the whole number. I'm going to take that number and the number which is coming after the higher value, which is coming after the number, right? For example, I have 7 whole number, right? This is 7 is in whole number, right? So I'm going to take the average of 7 and 8 ka half. Average is half. Okay, sum of these two, and we have to divide by 2. Okay, so we'll get the number. So my range is going to begin from that number. Again, 65, take out the 65% of data value, which is hope this part was also clear. 13 in number. Okay, and we have to do the same thing. Okay, same thing is going to apply, that if my actual transactional price is falling under this range, in this case my actual transactional price is going to be the arm length price. Is this clear? Okay, but what if it is not falling under this range? Then we'll go and take median of yes. Okay, and again, hope this part is clear. Okay, so we have 2 more section, 2 to 3 more section I can say. Okay, let's go for the first section, which says that section 92C subsection 3, where the arm length price is determined by AO. Okay, where the arm length price is determined by AO. There are 4 cases where actually AO is determining the arm length price. And the condition says that if the SSC fails to compute the price as per most appropriate method, what I said at the starting of classes, right, before I guess 1-2 classes, when we were discussing about computation of arm length price under section 92C, right, I said at that time that we would go for the method which is the best suitable method, most appropriate method. Okay, so what if the SSC fails to compute the price as per most appropriate method? In this case, AO will determine the arm length price. Okay, second condition says the data used for computing arm length price is not reliable. What if the data is not reliable? Again, in this case, the arm length price is determined by AO. Third, documentation are not maintained by SSC under section 92D, which is saying documentation is not maintained by SSC under section 92D. And fourth condition says that SSC fails to furnish the information documents required under section 92D. Is it okay? Let me make a short summary of this section, which says 92C subsection 3 says that the assessing office, the AO, will determine arm length price in first thing where the SSC fails to compute the prices under best suitable method. Second, that the information, the method, the arm length price for computing data, the data used in computing arm length price is not reliable, it's not correct. Third, the SSC documentation maintained under 92D by SSC is not maintained. And what if fourth says that the SSC fails to furnish the information and documents required under 92D. Is it clear? So first says that the best method, which is not the best appropriate method chosen by the SSC, right? Data is not reliable, right? Third says about the 92D, documentation is not maintained, right? Fourth says that under section same 92D, the information furnished by SSC is not correct, or he fails to do so, right? It's not correct, or he fails to do so. Okay, is it clear, everybody? So, and one more thing, in this case, the one opportunity of being heard shall be given by AO to SSC, right? The SSC will get an opportunity of being heard by AO before making the conclusion, or before making the determining the arm length price by AO. The AO will give the one opportunity to SSC, right? Is this clear? Okay, let's go to the next part, which says that 92C subsection 4, effect of arm length price determined by AO. For example, the price is actually increased after determining the price by AO. In that case, what is going to happen? If the income is increased by AO, then deduction under chapter 6A and section 10AA shall not be allowed against the increased part of income, which says that the deduction which we used to get under section 6A, do you remember, while computing total income of SSC, right? We get deduction under chapter 6A, and various deduction are also allowed. Okay, in that case, deduction under chapter 6A will not be given to whom? SSC. But when the income is actually increased, okay, when the income is increased, okay, which says that if ALP is computed by AO, right, and by computing the ALP, the income is enhanced, the income is increased. In that case, this is going to be that the SSC is not going to get the deduction under chapter 6A. Number first thing. Number second thing, that section 10 AA shall not allowed. This part is also not allowed. Do you get this point? So our last topic is this, section 92 CA, reference to transfer pricing officer. Okay, so do you think that the assessing officer knows how to compute arm length price, or he is sufficient to determine the actual price of assessing? Actually, in this case, assessing officer take help of transfer price officer. Okay, for that SSC have to take the approval of CIT and PCIT. Okay, transfer price officer shall gather material for computing arm length price and shall require SSC to produce evidence. Okay, in this case, what this section is saying that, for example, the assessing officer is going to decide the actual price of SSC, right? For this, for determining the actual price, the assessing officer is going to take help of transfer pricing officer. Do you get the point? Yes. So what is the thing that transfer pricing officer is going to do? We have to find out. For that case, first of all, the assessing officer have to take the approval of CIT, PCIT. Is this part clear? Yes. Second part says that the TPO, the transfer pricing officer, will ask the assessing, ask the SSC, right, and will require, which says that the SSC will produce evidence, will give all the material, will give all the documents to transfer pricing officer. Okay. Third says, during the course of proceeding before TPO, if any other international transaction come to his knowledge whom? AO. We are talking about AO. For example, the assessing officer have given all the details to transfer pricing officer, right? And transfer pricing officer is doing his duty, is determining the actual price, he is taking evidence from SSC, right? And during that period, that particular period, right, assessing officer find out that there is another international transaction of same SSC. So do you think that the transaction which came to him, where he get to know about those transaction, do you think that that would also be part of this procedure? Yes. Which means they are saying that during the course of proceeding before TPO, if any other international transactional come to assessing officer's knowledge, then TPO shall also consider such transaction. Do you hope this part was cleared? Okay. On the basis of material evidence, TPO shall compute the arm length price and pass the order. Okay, this part was also cleared. Order of TPO is binding on, do you think that the order of TPO is binding on AO? Yes, order of transfer pricing officer is binding of AO. Is it clear? Okay. Now, when the TPO have to pass the order, within how much days the TPO have to transfer the order? TPO shall pass the order before 60 days, prior to the last date for completion of assessment under section 153, before making the assessment. Before making the assessment, the TPO have to, before making the assessment, right, 60 days before making the assessment, the TPO have to pass the order. Do you get it, guys? So this was the last topic of our today's class. Hope you get the point, and I'm hoping that you guys are also solving questions from whichever book you are reading or you are taking information, right? So that's it, guys. So we'll meet soon. Okay, till then, bye. This is Santosh.